But coach, I understand. But I understand. Listen, this is the NBA. You can't make a person go to the box. I can tell my player to go to the box. You can't tell Julius Randle to go to the box. His ass, he won't even go to the elbow. He won't even go to the elbow.
So then you sit his ass out.
You can't.
And then you don't fucking play him, and then you get Obi in the game, who's gonna bring energy, and you don't gotta question his energy.
Did you see his last two closeouts to the corner? Did you see his last two closeouts in the corner?
He shot an air
like
ball.
Frankenstein out there.
Yo,
he's not coach. He's
again, right? This all falls on coaching. This all falls on letting your players fall out of rhythm and not tackling their weaknesses. If Julius Randle sucks on closeouts, Obi Toppin sucks on closeouts, you name it, that means that coach ain't working on what?
Closeout.
You know what I mean? It honestly falls on Thibodeau.
Okay.
At this point, it falls on Tom Thibodeau.
Coach,
Every Spoelstra is making adjustments, bro.
You and Beloved
I'm going to say
everything, which is a good thing. You guys do a great job for these kids. Kudos to you guys. But everything cannot fall on the coach. Everything cannot fall. I agree to changing it up. But we can't blame it on the coach for them. They have to make their own shot. They have to attack the basket. You have to know these are basketball guys since they were the little kids. They didn't just start playing basketball. We've been doing this for a very long time.
But coach, I can't coach. They're just tapping the ball. They like is the ball like on fire in their hands.
Let me ask you one question, right? If your star player has terrible body language, you gonna let him run the show?
No way.
Right. So why
I pull him over?
Still running the show is my question. Because they were down 10, and this motherfucker's walking to the bench like he don't got a team. He not slapping a high five. He not doing nothing. He moving independently.
But some coach, and this is. Well,
you know what? They try to move him. They try to get rid of him. Nobody wants him.
But this is when Derrick Rose needs to step up and be the leader. You need to step up because.
Again, right? If you're not playing, if coach isn't playing you, you don't want to give that effort.
Trickle. Then it becomes a domino effect with the whole entire team you're talking about.
Bossman, this is Derrick Rose.
It starts with coaching, bro.
Yeah, but
Tom, you made a good point the other day, right? You said Tom Thibodeau lost Mike Woodson and the other assistant coach. Mike Woodson, his specialty is team chemistry. So if he didn't replace someone that brings that, the Knicks is fucked.
But one thing about the veteran, I understand veteran leadership, but a lot of people don't have a Udonis Haslem like that been there for 400 years. Like the teams are not like built like that no more. It's very other. But let's go back to what the original point is. The Knicks and I said this before, Coach, and tell me what you think about this. Bossman, I think you wasn't on. The Knicks caught a hot team at a bad time. The Knicks caught a hot team at a bad time, Coach. And that's what it is. You catch a hot team at a bad time.
I think we had.
I don't think so.
We had too much.
I think we were fine.
I can agree to that. They got hot at the right moment. I agree.
You hit it right on the spot. I totally agree with that. I think we was just too hyped for this game, for this series here. We didn't calm down. Everything. If you can look at all the games, everything we did was in a rush. Everything. Come up the court, passing the ball.
But listen, at least I would be a little bit motivated if I saw them rushing. I don't even think they're rushing. They just look unmotivated. They're like, all right, when is this series over?
Listen,
and it starts with Randle's freaking attitude, man. That doesn't rub well. It doesn't mold well when you're a star player and you're trying to point fingers.
He's always been like that, Coach. He's been like that in Kentucky. He's been like a spoiled, like a little. Like he has
He's not even that good to be doing that.
But can I be honest? Can I be honest though? Can you name 5 power forwards better than him? You can't. And that's where the issue comes in.
Nah,
that ain't where
it's positionless basketball.
Name 5 AllBall.
AllBall. He's right. Right now, man, in the playoffs.
What we gonna go? We gonna go Giannis? We gonna go Bam?
In the playoffs.
No, you can go throughout the NBA.
I'm talking about in general. This is what happens.
Well, you got Bam.
This is what happens.
You got
they
Bam,
go on the
Giannis.
market.
Hold on. You got Bam. You got Giannis. You got Sabonis. Let's run them off. Let's run them off.
Sabonis, Giannis,
Bam.
Bam's the center.
He's playing center.
Bam's a center.
And you could throw AD in there.
All.
If you want to throw AD in there, you could throw AD. But he's
Julius Randle.
That nigga's a top 5 by default, man. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop.
That's not how the world works.
Y'all gotta stop.
You gotta love the team that you've been going for the last so many years. Randle just having a bad series. We can't. It's not our fault that he's having a bad series. You know, you can't take it upon yourself and be mad at him.
It's not even that he's having a bad series. It's that being a leader in the playoffs takes a character that he don't have in him. Right. Jimmy Butler is a perfect leader. He got that Cody boy ready to defend 94. We don't have that.
He's instilling confidence in them.
Right? Why? Get rid of Randle.
Why?
A wing like a hear me out. Get rid of Randle. Bring in a perfect example, Chris Middleton or a nice role veteran that's been doing this for years. Watch the flow of the team spark up in a different essence than you've ever seen.
Yeah, listen, you have to make a decision there, Coach. I agree with you. You either got to give up. You got to give up Randle or RJ Barrett. You can't go into next season with both of them on the team.
I'm taking Randle away.
Okay, but listen. But as you know, talent. When your talent still overrides your attitude, you're gonna stay in the league. That's in any sport. That's in football. That's in basketball. Right? When T.O.'s talent wasn't over his attitude, then they got rid of him. AllBall, I'm gonna ask you a question because you asked me the same question. So let's be fair, right? I know you're upset. So let's be fair to the question. You asked me. Name a team left in the playoffs where Mitchell Robinson, Brunson, and Julius Randle play on, right? So now I'm asking you, name a power forward, name 3 power forwards in this playoff currently, right now, that's better than Julius Randle.
Oh, I mean, I figure Anthony Davis. I mean, right now. You know, I might laugh. Rooney or Draymond Green, what they bring to the table, I may take over. You can do that all you want, bro. I'm being honest with you. Like, Randle
might take Draymond too in the playoffs.
Randle's 30 points has no impact on the game, bro. Like, literally, he does nothing else. He's terrible, man. I'm like, he's terrible. He's terrible.
I agree with you.
And I'm gonna say this. No, I'm very upset. This is why. Because I went back on my word. I've been saying this since the season started. I'm going to find the clips. Randle was trash. Barrett is trash. I ain't never liked Quickly because he always take quick shots and terrible shots. Obi Toppin, trash. Bro, we lost to a G League team. Them niggas is second stringers, bro. Nah. We never was in the game. I don't care about coaching. I agree with Boss Man. I'm not blaming coaching. These niggas is grown. These niggas been playing the game their whole life. We never had a chance to get in the game the last 2-3 games. Nah, not that good.
I don't see. Go ahead, Coach.
How much you want to bet in the next month you hear about some type of argument or fight that the Knicks had?
In the locker room?
Yeah. You remember
the
incident in the middle of the season where Julius Randle got into it?
Yeah.
Bro, right there should have let everybody know what was going to happen when shit gets real.
Listen, Julius Randle, the type of player, like you may get a gun for hire. You give him a short-term 2-year deal, bring him in, see what he could do for those short-term, see if he takes you over the hump, and that's it. Like, he don't make anybody better. He can't make anybody better, and he has a bad attitude. But you may not like the hitters, AllBall. Still, his talent right now overweighs those 2 other things. And this is why he's a commodity.
I disagree. Listen, I disagree.
I can agree to that. His talent does overweigh.
Listen, hold on. All right.
But
let me ask y'all, hold on. No, stay there. Let me ask hold. Stay there. No, wait, Coach. Wait. Stay there. I'll let y'all explain. What's his talent?
He gets to the basket. He could hit a 3.
The double.
He's
a double person for the last so many years.
His mid-range game is superb.
For 6'10", he got ball handlers.
Yes.
He can move quick. And
wait, you don't think he can handle
lefty
for 6'10"? You don't think he can handle the ball to get to the basket? He can do that.
He doing between the leg crossover into a spin move.
So let me ask this question.
Fade.
Since we asked
fade. Now,
I
ball,
agree.
he doesn't do it at the right
So
time.
let me ask this
but he
question,
still do
guys.
We're not,
Look at
now, also, my bad, boss man. He's not. We're not saying that he's doing it correctly. We're not saying that he's doing it efficiently. We're just saying he has the ability to do it.
He doesn't have a
That's
Batman or he doesn't have a Robin who can keep him under control. So let me ask this: if Jimmy Butler was there, would he
does.
plan
I
better?
disagree with that. No, him and Jimmy Butler will have a fist fight, and the same thing that will happen in Minnesota.
I
they will
think
ship
at
him
this
out
point
and keep Jimmy Butler.
this point in time with Jimmy Butler, what he been through in his life. And I'm just saying.
Hey, man,
I don't agree with what Bossman just said. You can hear me, Allball? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all.
Allball. I don't agree with what Bossman just said because the only reason why I don't agree with that is they did bring somebody in to calm him down, and the Knicks got to the playoffs and they won a first-round series. So I agree. Jalen Brunson is the person to calm him down, but what's happening is that now he's just totally out of it. You know why? Because he's had 2 bad games. And now he hears the media. Remember when he had that good streak of 30, 30, 30? When he started playing bad and he started hearing the media saying, yo, we need to trade him, he had tantrums, and then he started playing better again. This is not the time to do that, but this is what we got all aboard. We're Knicks fans. We're gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna have faith in it. Listen, we have to have faith that the Knicks learned a lesson from not making 2 big trades, and we gotta hope that the offseason and the draft, they do something better. But I'm telling you, we as Knicks fans, until the day we not here no more, we're never going to forget, Coach, the day we didn't trade.
You think
Donovan Mitchell, and that's going to be a trade that's going to haunt. Yes, that's going to haunt us worse than when we passed Steph Curry. You know why that hurts me more? Because you didn't know what Steph Curry was going to be. You already saw what Donovan Mitchell is.
We didn't
so
have
I don't care about.
We didn't have a chance to get Steph Curry. We missed him by one spot. We didn't overlook Steph Curry. Minnesota overlooked him twice. I think Rubio and I forgot the dark-skinned kid from
Johnny Flynn.
Johnny Flynn from Syracuse.
Yeah, we missed him. Okay. We missed him by one spot.
Well, I mean, Kerry came in with bad
like missing draft picks.
And he was a skinny kid and all that.
Okay,
so.
but I don't like missing players when you already see what they can do, and it's gonna be a long time to the Knicks to make up what we did, not making that Donovan Mitchell game. Then you don't make a
thing that you mentioned. I didn't know about that. We passed up on Zach LaVine.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
They didn't want to put Grimes.
Who the fuck is Grimes?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what Grant Grimes is? They think. See that what the problem is with the Knicks? They try to be smarter than what they are. They think they holding on to a nugget and they trying to be smarter than what they are. And now you listen. And I'm not saying Zach LaVine, but Zach LaVine gives you another threat, at least offensively. Defensively, he's terrible, but still, you still have more threats on the wing than RJ Barrett pounding the ball.
I got you, Flea. Give me a minute, Flea. I got you. Yeah, bro. Man.
Oh boy, what you got on this Laker game?
I got Lakers. I still think it may go 7. I got Lakers. I've been saying it. Just a bad matchup for Golden State. Like I said, LeBron know them too well, and Lakers could put a lineup out there that's just too big. And I'm being honest, if Anthony Davis continue to play how he played on the defensive end, where he ain't even got to be used, if Hachimura dudes is stepping up how they supposed to, and Russell them is giving you a solid game, I think Golden State is in trouble. I really do.
All ball and Coach, I got a question for you. If Golden State goes, all right, we had our run, it's time to move on. Are you giving RJ Barrett all the picks and Obi Toppin and quickly for Klay Thompson?
Klay Thompson?
Oh yeah, without question. Without question.
Are you giving up the house coach for Klay Thompson?
Debatable.
Why you think he's passed?
Don't think the consistency is there anymore.
And I think, beloved, you didn't ask me, but I'm gonna just.
So you wouldn't rather run?
That's okay.
I did. Oh, that's my fault.
Yes, he passed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
If we're trying to build, we're not trying to build with him. I like him as a player. Don't get me wrong. He's a bona fide shooter, but you're giving up too much for him.
But I think the Knicks are in a tricky place. I don't know if you have to bring in a established veteran or you got to bring in 2 young guns. Will you say,
bro?
Say, oh boy, two young guns or established veteran?
Nah, simple. Either take Randle and some picks for Jalen Brown, or take Barrett, Obi, and Grimes and some picks for Jalen Brown. Simple.
I think
simple.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Would you clear the cap room? Would you clear the cap room trade deadline next year, relax, and then wait till Giannis becomes a free agent and see what you get?
Well, I said this 2 years ago. People laughed at me. I said it last year, and I just seen a thing where a guy that's a big Knicks fan, a big podcast, said he seen Giannis, and Giannis basically told him, "You never know where I'll be at." What happened with Milwaukee, with the firing of the coach, but also the fashion that they went out, Giannis is not happy. Now, business-wise, if Giannis wants to become a billionaire, you're not going to become a billionaire in Milwaukee. So if you could figure out a way where you could talk to Giannis and he's coming over, yes. But at the end of the day, we can't go into the next season with the same lineup.
With the same team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I agree with that. Coach, Bossman, what do you think about that? Can
Absolutely
we go into the next
not.
season with the same
We've been
exact team?
exposed. We've been exposed. And we almost got exposed by Cleveland. It's not like we kicked their behind, you know.
But I think the way Miami looks against us,
Cleveland
that's the way
hit
we
no
made
shots,
Cleveland
though.
look. We made Cleveland look slow. We're not bringing.
That's my point. We're not bringing energy at all to none of these games. And like somebody said, we probably would have got swept if Butler didn't sit out that second game. You know.
Correct.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna get up and let other people get on, man. Beloved coach, all ball, man. I love you guys, man. You guys do a great job, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man.
You more, boss, man.
Peace,
you already know. Yes. Yeah, man. Listen, man.
Let me get a couple too, but I want to join one more topic when it comes to the Knicks. What coach is gonna bring the difference to New York? Because for the past 10 years, I'd say.
Wait, you tapped out? You tapped out on Thibodeau already?
You want to know why?
I'm done, beloved. I'm done.
What has he changed, man? For the past 5 years, no matter who he's had on the floor, the system hasn't been changed. Like, as a coach, right? You gotta adapt to your players.
I'm done.
I don't see nothing to whoever he got out there. Excuse me.
Yo, that comment I got right there, and I'm dead serious. Until they get rid of the coach and Barrett or Randle, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro.
So
I'm dead serious. I'm done.
So the first 2 years, so he's been here 5. This is the last 5th season, right? First 2 years he didn't have nobody, and he went to the playoffs the next 3 seasons.
I'm done, bro. Listen, you
made it to the play. That's cool.
Beloved, like I love
and
all that. Let me just say this. I've never liked Thibs, right? Never liked Thibs. When I first got on social media, I was big on that. Pause. I call him Oswald Cobblepot, the Batman, the Penguin. I never liked Thibs. Everybody know this. I never liked Thibs. I never liked Randle. I go crazy on Barrett. You know how many times I had to come in and apologize because Barrett have a good 3-4 games? I used to go crazy real quickly. No, but I'm just telling you, I went back on my word because I'm like, yo, we all Knicks fans, you gotta believe. I'm not going back on my word no more. What I seen happen, But hold on. What I seen happen in this series is what I've been saying before we made the playoffs. People may not like it. I'm not going back on my word no more. That was it's in the fact it's how you lose. Miami got us looking like we don't even belong on the floor. I'm done, bro. Until we get rid of one of them dudes.
Listen,
I'm
not
done.
okay.
Yo, all we live. What up, bro? I'm with it to get rid of Randle. Honestly, if we get rid of Randle, I think things change.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Give me a minute, Grizzy. I got you, Grizz. Can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All I'm saying, we still can't hear you. Okay, what I'm saying real quick is, real quick, old boy and coach. He got coach of the year the first year. He went to the playoffs with nobody. He made okay. Listen, this is a new 5 years. I get it. I don't think he had a talent. I think he got the most out of his talent, and maybe this year's the last year. Like, okay, maybe you need a fresh face. I don't know who he's gonna bring in.
But beloved, listen, think about it. Think about it. You got embarrassed in the playoffs by Atlanta. Then it was a year where
that wasn't a good team. That wasn't a good team.
He's a coach. He's a coach there. Regardless of whatever, you got embarrassed. Then it was a year we was just super terrible. Then this year, bro, we got it. Like, it's, bro, you're a coach. It's how you lose sometimes. These games, these games over in the first quarter.
Yeah, correct. But you supposed to be out in the first round.
I disagree.
You was supposed to be out in the first round.
I disagree.
The Knicks was never favored. The Knicks were not favored against Cleveland at all.
Yeah, we can hear you. Hold on, but if we all know basketball, a lot of us been up here saying we could beat Cleveland. So it's not about being the favorites. The matchups. My whole thing is this. Let's stick to the Miami series. I want Flea to get in. Grizzy, give me a minute. I want Flea to get in here. All I'm saying is how you lose. I'm very upset because now I'm saying to myself, if Jimmy Butler played the second game, we'd have got swept. Nah. I'm not okay with that. Go ahead, Flea. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not jump. I know you panic, and you probably should be panicking right now, but we had this conversation.
I'm not even watching.
We had this conversation 2-3 months ago. You said to me, "How deep can we go in the playoffs?" I said, "Second round at best," and we was all
right.
You know, we got the opportunity to make the conference finals. All of our deficiencies, everything that we're not good at, is showing itself right now. Everything that we are not good at, Miami is exposing. And, you know, Thibs ain't as good of a coach to make the right adjustments, right? The right ones. Like, you got to.
This is what I've been saying.
If you look down on the bench, there's not a bunch of guys that you look down on and can say, okay, I'm going to get him in here and he's going to change the way this series looks. But there's guys that you could look down on the bench and say, yo, we got to make an adjustment on what we have, because what we rolling out there, it ain't cutting it. We can't hit shots. We can't shoot.
So,
right?
So, Flea, you want me to Flea, you want me to knock the dust off of Evan Fournier?
I mean, I don't.
That's what you want me to do?
Yo,
take the dust off of him.
I don't even know.
Evan Fournier got experience. Derrick Rose got experience. Give them an opportunity to make a dip, bro. Cody, whatever.
Miami has the
Martin,
best. Miami has the best.
Nobody. He's getting an opportunity.
Miami has the best player in the series. Miami has the best coach in the series. Miami's bench looks better than our bench right now. Miami has better shooting than us. We could talk about Miami as an 8th seed all we want. This is the same team with the addition of maybe Kevin Love and Highsmith. This is the same exact team that was a 1 seed last year. And Hero is not hurt, right? This team was a 1 seed, 1 shot. Tatum misses that shot. They go to the final. Miami's back in the finals, right? This is a good team. This ain't a regular 8th seed. So,
yeah, Fleet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Fleet, the Knicks caught the worst match.
We caught a bad matchup.
A bad match. And once again, I agree with you. They're a good team, but I don't think that if you draft that whole team, that you will pick more Miami players than New York players after Jimmy Butler. Okay, but I'm saying, but listen to this. Their momentum is too crazy.
He infuses confidence in all those guys.
It's too much momentum. It's like fighting. It's like playing a hot team on pickup. They just not losing today.
Yo,
like they're gonna run the park from 12 o'clock to 3:30 until they decide to leave.
And I want to tag to what you said too. If you list all these players, bro, Derrick Rose and Evan Fournier is playing in front of a lot of these motherfuckers that's playing right now.
Miami, correct.
I'm playing Derrick Rose.
Well, hold on. I just want to say this. Earlier we had Paper Trail on the live, right? Paper Trail 7 when a big shout out. He said he had some inside info. He was like, Derrick Rose is not in basketball shape. That's why he doesn't get on the court. Word is in the practices, they be killing him. quickly and Grimes and them is killing him. He's not in basketball shape. This is why he don't get in the game. But that's neither here nor there. My thing is this. It's how you lose. The fashion that we losing is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I don't mind losing. But for us to never be in the game, and then when we do make a run and get it cut to 3, we do some bonehead shit, and then now they hit 2 threes. But here's my problem. We letting Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love beat us. I have a real problem with that.
Spo is throwing a high school coach. Spo is throwing a high school 3-2 zone at the New York Knicks, and we look lost.
The boxing one.
But no. You know why, Flea? You know why? Because he knows your best post player is not playing the post. You know why? He knows you're not gonna go tell Flea. He's saying, I know you're not gonna tell Julius Randle, yo, stand in the middle and have 50. If Julius Randle stays right there to that middle and they keep dumping it into him, he had fakes Bam and has 30 in the first half just on going right by Bam and layup. And you know why? There's no one on the floor to tell Julius Randle, yo,
blows my
down,
mind,
go
beloved.
to
I'm like, how are they just rolling out a 3-2 zone and we don't know how?
In the NBA.
In the NBA, there's no
NBA.
30 NBA teams. There should be no team that you throw a zone at.
What is
listen.
RJ Barrett?
RJ Barrett can't hit a 3. RJ Barrett can't shoot for life.
That you a fucking left-handed player and you can't hit wide open threes.
Listen,
bro, name 5 lefties in your lifetime that you met that ball out that can't.
This shit is blowing my mind. They literally sat in a zone for 3/4 of the game. That's why
RJ
Coach,
you in the fourth quarter.
Coach,
they ain't even run out to him, bro. They ain't even run out to him.
They didn't run out to him. I know, Coach, that in the last 3 minutes. I know exactly what
Coach, you were saying something
they don't even
about
run out to him,
the foul disparity and how there's no way that we should have 2 guys that foul out the game. I get that, but they're literally sitting in a zone. They're not gonna draw fouls sitting in a zone, letting us shoot because we can't shoot. We ain't got nobody getting to the rim.
You know what they're gonna draw, Flea? You know what they're gonna draw? You know what they're gonna draw? Them dumbass charge fouls they keep getting. If you're gonna keep driving into the zone, you're gonna get mad charge fouls.
It's bad,
and that's what happens. It's embarrassing.
OG. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
I'm done.
I'm done, bro. Exposing everything
listen,
about us.
Thibodeau.
I'm done, bro.
Tom Thibodeau.
Hold on. Let me
Vern, how we gonna play for you right now, Vern?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm 45 years old, bro. I've been down with the Knicks since I can remember. I don't mind.
We all have.
No, right. Respect to all of us. But I can't keep going back on my word. All season, I wrote it out. Pause. I don't like Thibs. I don't like Randle. I don't like Barrett. Until they get rid of one of them, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Bro, once again, we had an opportunity. I'm not saying win or lose. Cool. Because it's a lot of teams right now, Lakers, Golden State. Somebody's going to lose in the second round. Denver, Phoenix. So I don't feel bad that we lost in the second round because it's about to be some historic upsets right now in the second round. It's how you lose. You see what Devin Booker and KD came out and did yesterday? I'm not saying we have players of that caliber, but to lay it all on the line. Bruh, we wet the bed. We did, I'm tired of watching the game where we had no chance whatsoever. Nah, bruh, we not good enough. And all of us as Knicks fans, we sit on this shit and we praise these niggas, and we all know basketball, we all watch basketball, and I guarantee all 3 of y'all, if I gave y'all 5 teams to build, 5, and you get to build an 8-man roster with a coach, I guarantee you that nobody on the Knicks is making none of them teams, and that's 40 players and 5 coaches. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that.
Say that question over again. If you give me what? Say it again.
If I give you
to start,
build 5 teams and you get 8 players, so you build your team 1 through 8, and you get 5 teams with 5 coaches. I guarantee you Thibodeau's not one of the coaches, and I guarantee you, you're not picking the Knicks in none of them teams. Nobody on the Knicks is making your team. I guarantee you.
All NBA players? Out of all NBA players?
Yes.
One of those 5 teams I'm taking. One of those 5 teams I'm taking.
Can I say one thing too? Can I say one thing too?
Oh,
I'm taking Julius.
No,
wait, Coach. I got you. Hold on, see. I'm taking Julius. I'm taking Mitchell Robinson. Now, look, now, hold on. Now, see, now, watch this.
Shut up, bro.
Right, thank you, Coach. See, this is what we do as Knicks fans. Hold on. See, this is what I'm saying.
No, real quick. OG.
Go ahead, Coach.
OG, real quick.
See?
Bro, wait. Hold on.
Wait. Mitchell Robinson is the top 40 player in the NBA.
We was laughing at.
No. But Coach,
real quick,
I need a defensive anchor. I need a defensive anchor.
And you
so then, well, who you gonna take?
Take it.
Tell me.
Draymond before I take
hold on, Flea. Listen, Flea, hold on. Because we can make this simple.
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
If
you got 5, it's 5 guards you taking before Brunson. It's 5 guards. It's 5 shooting guards you taking before Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 small forwards. Whoever. I mean, let's say Grimes. He not listening, right? Small forwards. We already know Barrett is not sniffing. Now, Randle, it can get a little tricky. I'm gonna tell you what, Mitchell Robinson's not even close. You got Joker, you got AD, you got Joel Embiid, you got Jared Allen. I'm not saying these guys you'll take, but it's nowhere in the world Mitchell Robinson is making one of those teams. I'm taking Cat.
Did you hear what? Real quick, y'all. Did you hear what? Did you hear what Bomani Jones has said about Mitchell Robinson? And I thought this shit was crazy, but it's like it blew my mind.
What
you know how we was watching Mitch dominate Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, dominate them niggas on the boards, right? And now we get to this series, and he looks completely different. He said Cleveland got a lot of tall guys. Miami got a lot of big guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big guys, not tall guys. Niggas that's going to move Mitch out of there. And I sat here and thought about it. I was like, you know what? He's fucking right. Because he was able to out-jump Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. Them guys are just light in the ass, too.
Hey, I'm letting y'all know. Hey, listen.
Hold on.
I got to let Shorty up here. I'm just being honest. She's Miami Heat fan. I got to let her up.
She's going to go crazy.
Go ahead. What you going to say, beloved?
Hold on. Flea and Coach. Go back to the conversation, all balls, last post, the conversation we had. I said, the reason why Mitchell dominated the last series, because you got 2 statues. They just stand there, and he could go to them and box out. To these guys, Bam is mobile and he's big. So he's moving around and he's bumping them with speed. So he's not going to a building and just boxing out.
He had straight lines to all those offensive rebounds in Cleveland. Now he doesn't even have a straight line because we could say what we want, but Bam is mobile, a lot more mobile than them 2 guys. He's stronger.
Hey, Joy, when I let you up, you got 5 minutes to rent. Yes, beloved.
All ball, peace to y'all, peace to everybody. I appreciate you. All ball, make sure you come to the game next weekend.
Yes.
The weekend after next, we got playoffs.
All right, let me know.
All right. Peace, beloved.
What's up, man? All right, Coach. Hey, all right. Hey, listen, man.
I'm getting off in one moment. I want to tag along to something we were talking about real quick. Bro.
Come on, Grizz, you got that noise. What up, Grizz?
He's crazy for saying Mitchell Robinson is in the 40. I think that was just to get me going. But Flea made a good point about them playing 3-2 zone. And I have one question. When was the last time we actually got a sharpshooter? Like, pick one up. Like
he's right. The OG, the OG is right.
Said, yo,
Steve Novak is probably the last
one. And they gave up everybody. Yo, I'm getting rid of Randle and RJ. RJ Barrett is French Canadian. I'm keeping Obi Toppin. Obi is like our Iman. He gets the crowd wild. He dunking. He got better in his jump shooting. We lost today. They got 9 rebounds on 9 offensive rebounds on 3 possessions. Miami was cold.
Yeah.
but they was getting every offensive rebound.
RJ Barrett needs 1,000 left floaters and 1,000 right floaters. How you going to the rim and missing Jalen? They lock on Jalen, and that's it. Randle don't need a green light, man. He don't need it. He need to go to the. He made 1 3-pointer today.
We need to get rid of Randle. I agree with you on that. RJ just need to get in the gym, bro.
Them dudes from Toronto, them dudes from Toronto was no good, man.
If RJ was a knockdown shooter, be saying this? If RJ was the knockdown shooter, would you be saying this?
Passes. He act like he's scared a little bit, bro.
Yo, he's a coach.
Coach. He wasn't that guy in college. Zion was that guy. Let's remember that.
It's not. Coach, that's not the point.
42 years old, man. I've been around.
Hold on.
Listen, he's not a Knick guy for me. Obi, top end, is a Knick guy. Some of them guys is Knick guys. He's not. He's too soft, man. Randle shouldn't have a green light. He's good there, but he shouldn't be having a green light with his left hand. He need to go to the rack. Man.
I agree with you. I'm leaving after that. I agree with you that we need to get rid of Randle 100%. But RJ, I think we just need to get him more focused on knocking down open fucking shots.
The stat sheet, I got the whole stat. We were even on the stat sheet tonight. We lost because of the rebounds, man.
Now hold on, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, when I bring Joy up, like I said, only reason why I do this, because I do this for anybody, because if we'd have won, I would have went crazy. I'm going to give her 3 to 5 minutes. Y'all just got to let her rock. Coach, I'll hit you the ball, Coach.
I'm here.
Right.
I'm relaxed.
I already know what type of time she on. I'm cool. I'm cool. I already know what type of time she on.
I'm done. Yo, hey, Flea, I'm done. Hey, Grizzly, I'm done here.
Day after day, it's like I
Yo,
they just keep knocking now. Listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's really funny listening to y'all because
yo, Saved by the Bell. She's about to
They ain't want to hear.
I don't know what happened.
They ain't want to hear. She started going crazy.
Yo, another thing too. Yo, don't get it twisted. We beat Cleveland. You know why we beat Cleveland? Because they only got 2 players. They bench didn't perform. Our bench didn't perform. Our starters performed. Our bench is not stepping up. Here we go.
Hold on, Grizz. Listen, I gotta let her have a moment. Go ahead.
now listen.
You got the stage. Go ahead.
What baffles me is that y'all think y'all had a chance. You look at the Knicks roster. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been a Heat fan for years. I have never been less worried in my life for a playoff series. Like, I already knew how it was gonna end up. I thought it was at least gonna go 6 games. It still could, but let's be real here. The second game y'all won, the MVP of that game was Scott Foster. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all weren't supposed to win that game either. There was no Jimmy Butler. We shot y'all out of the game, and the only reason why y'all won were those freaking foul calls. But that's neither here nor there. I keep hearing y'all I keep hearing Julius, Randle this, Jalen, Brunson that, Mitchell Robinson is. Listen, let me tell you something. Everybody tends to underrate guys like Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, our undrafted guys, Haywood Highsmith. But what people don't understand is that the guy that signed these players are Pat Riley, and he knows what the heck he's doing. And number two, the guy who's coaching them is Eric Spoelstra, and he can maximize anybody who's in front of him. So we are down Oladipo. We are down Tyler Hero. Jimmy was out in game 2, and he's still injured. I think he's still injured. I don't think he's 100%, but it's not really affecting the way he's playing. But I don't think he's 100%. But that's neither here nor there. In general, bro, y'all are cooked. Y'all never had a chance. There's nothing really to talk about here. I think y'all just might need a new roster. Y'all can't shoot the ball. If a team packs the paint, you're cooked. It is what it is. Like, and honestly, what did Julius Randle have tonight?
Probably 30, maybe
20 and 10. Yeah, 20.
He was supposed to have 30. This is that's sad.
Yeah,
like, is this your king? This is who we supposed to fear? Julius Randle? It's crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. So again, I just think that y'all should just go back to the drawing board. Because there's no point. There's just no point. When you have teams like Miami, Philly, Boston, there's no point. So I think this is like a wake-up call to the organization. To just go back to the drawing board and just go from there.
No. She wild.
You gotta relax, man.
Yeah, she bugging out now. Like,
relax.
Listen,
we're not here for no reason.
We need a new owner.
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, just go back
now.
to
the coach sometimes. I'm starting to look at the owner, a lot of things, man.
Listen,
Are y'all surprised?
We did like the richest organization.
Yeah, the performance. Yeah.
Yes, Joy, I'm being honest. I'm very surprised. I'm very upset. Once again, to me, it's how you lose. I've been brought up. Remember, we grew up together. It don't matter if you win or lose in a fight. You just got to fight. These games, it was over in the first quarter.
Cody Zeller had an impact. He had like 2 points.
Hey, listen. Hey, AllBall. When I first met you and came on your live,
you bigged up Cody Zeller.
Cody Zeller, and they were laughing at me in the comments. Do you remember that?
He's not good.
Cody Zeller had 2 points.
He's not good.
I'm talking about last game. Last game, he was very impactful in the paint. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let Martin.
No.
Joey, y'all know Cody Zeller not good. He's a body.
He
looks
is good enough to be on the floor.
How old is he?
But hold on, y'all.
I don't want to lose to those guys, man.
No, but Grizzy.
You're going to keep losing.
No, but we got to keep it real. I understand what she's saying.
His name is Strus.
A Fleet, like the impact Josh Hart had in the Cleveland series, it's not even about scoring. That's the impact Zeller kind of has as far as just being scrappy, being tough, getting under Randle's skin. But let me just answer her initial question. I'm surprised because I'm being honest. I don't know if y'all that good. I don't know what the hell is going on. No, I'm being for real.
You got Kevin Love throwing touchdown passes. Well, we don't know that Kevin Love throwing touchdowns. Kevin Love got the most touchdown passes in the league.
Hey, Flea, I don't know if we're that bad or they that good because we are letting Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love beat us.
No, I don't. But I told
us nothing today. I don't want to throw that in there, but the refs was crazy.
I told you a while back that we a good team, but we not one of them teams. You know what I'm saying? We not one of those teams yet. And right here, everybody thinks Knicks fans are like delusional. I'm not one of those delusional Knicks fans. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but I told you this is where the buck stops for us. The second round.
Yeah. You always said that,
right? Like this right here this right here is perfect for us in terms of where we at and what we trying to build. So I get, Joy talking her shit, but we ain't got to go back to the drawing board. We made the second round of the playoffs as a 5 seed. We gonna be all right. We just gotta keep building. We gonna be just fine. I didn't think we was gonna shit the bed the way we shit the bed against them, but we gotta relax.
Me personally,
it's gonna be all right.
Me personally, I like Jalen Brunson, but he's not a number one.
He got exposed.
I like him. He's our guy.
I like Jalen. He got exposed in the series. He got exposed.
Yeah, he's not a number one. No. He's a two.
They posted one of them. They put the defense. Nobody else made a shot. RJ.
But listen. So you saw what Jimmy did. You saw what Jimmy did when he got double, right?
Yeah.
He turned into a playmaker. His IQ was like that to do that.
Jimmy,
so
he almost had a triple double tonight, I think.
Yeah. So and Bam went stupid. So the thing is, bro, is like Jimmy Butler. He has so much, like his IQ is so good. He has so much experience in the playoffs that even when those double and triple teams come, he can still impact his team. Jalen Brunson has not reached that point yet.
He's a great. Jalen Brunson is a great piece, but he's not one of those guys.
They got 9 offensive rebounds in 3 possessions.
Bam.
It was ice cold, man.
Bam.
It was ice cold.
I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep
saying it. The reason why I'm mad, because they small. They play small ball tonight.
Yo, listen. Until we get rid of Randle, Barrett, or Thibs, I'm done. I'm
They
done,
too. But I don't want no.
We do that. We do that. Then
That's
what?
why I said go back to the drawing board.
I'm done, bro.
RJ's the number 2 pick. He scores 12 points.
I just don't. Did y'all like invest in shooting like in the offseason? Like what?
Obi Toppin shoots
right
better than RJ.
Necessary. We need some shooting on the team.
That's why y'all are so bad. It's literally shooting.
Joy,
that's it. Like y'all are
sitting in a 3.
Joy,
y'all are sitting in a 3-2 zone.
Better than RJ.
But
y'all are sitting in a 3-2 zone
better.
But this is where I thought Fournier was picked up for the shooting. But once again, I said it in the beginning of the season. I went back on my word, and I'm not doing it again. I never liked Thibs. I never liked Randle. I never liked Barrett. And when I find them clips, I'm gonna put them out so y'all don't think I'm bugging. But once again, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so I had to roll with the punches. But I'm sticking to my gut like I like how I was supposed to. Get them dudes out of here, bro. And I've been saying it on any good team. Nobody on our team is a starter. I'm sorry.
Dang,
I'm sorry.
Not even
Jalen is starter. Jalen is starter, bro.
I like that.
OG.
I like Jalen.
Nah, he's a starter, bro.
You jumping out. I know you how you feeling right now. You jumping out the window right now.
He's just a one. He's a 1B. He's not a 1A like y'all trying to make.
1B. He's a big
Kentucky.
All right, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you what we fell in love with. We reminisce. I was old enough, so I'm gonna say this. It Flea said this. It reminded us a lot of the Patrick Ewing, John Stark Knicks with Hart. We fell in love with that. But let's not forget, I was old enough. Like people really was pumping Stark like he was a top shooting guard when we know he wasn't. All I'm saying is I got to slow down on my Knicks. We not that good. And I don't like the roster. I've been saying this. Quickly takes terrible shots. This is before Josh Hart. This is before Brunson. I hate Quickly shot selection. I hate Randle and Barrett's game altogether. If you go down my timeline, I done did skits with ski mask on, talking about get them out of here. So I've been on that time. But I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so I roll with it. I don't agree with Joy that we got to start from scratch, but we cannot go into next season with the same roster. We cannot.
Hell no.
We cannot.
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
I don't think y'all should start from scratch. I just think that there's a lot of things that need to change with y'all's roster. Like, in my opinion, like Josh Hart, even though he's dirty, in my opinion, he literally almost injured Jimmy Butler. He already injured Jimmy Butler once. He almost did it twice as soon as he came back. And he almost injured Bam as well. He is still a good defender. I just think that y'all have good defenders on your team. I think it's just shooting. That's y'all.
Our best shooters are on the bench.
And believing in Julius Randle it's not gonna get you anywhere.
But any of our shooting can't play defense. So if we want to play point,
green light.
Everybody can't be Miami. That's the thing, though. Like y'all bring up, like we're not that good. We are though, and the reason is because everybody on that floor that can shoot the ball can shoot the. That can defend. Caleb
Joy,
Martin.
what's the difference between the 1 seed last year and this team this year? There's virtually no difference. This is the same roster, right? What is different about your roster?
There's a little bit that's changed. It's two things.
Kevin
Number
Love?
one, Kevin Love and Cody.
No, I'm just saying because last year y'all were a 1 seed. This year y'all
Right,
were
but here's the
so
thing.
y'all were virtually the same team.
The reason why we were so I honestly think it is. I think we just were bored. Honestly, I just think we were bored in the regular season.
No,
I just think that we were.
I'm not saying the seeding has anything to do with it. I'm saying y'all are a damn good team. Y'all are the same.
Joy, you ain't gonna come up here and stun on us like that. Y'all ain't that good. Don't do that.
Bro, listen, hold on, listen, bro. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so to answer Flea first.
Come on now.
Kevin Love and Cody Zeller is the two additions for the most part. I can't think if we add anybody else. But here's the biggest thing. Our role players last year, it was their first year in the playoffs. Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Haywood Highsmith, a lot of guys. It was their first time. This is not their first rodeo anymore. And they look very poised in situations in clutch moments. Remember in game 1 when Jimmy went down, who closed the game out? Our role players did. The same guys that were new last year. So the thing is we have the same core. We have the same roster, but Jimmy Butler has improved from 3. He hasn't shown it yet like that in the past year, but he has. Number 2, Bam has made he's slightly better offensively than last year, and
Jimmy
he's better
opened the game with a 3 today.
You said what?
When Jimmy opened the game with a 3 today, I was like, oh, okay.
He's gotten better. He's been working with Chris Brickley, the NBA trainer. He's a really good trainer, and he's a lot of guys that improved from 3 training with him. So that's number 2. And then number 3, like I said, is our role players. They're poised. So and they really, really, improved. And then we don't even have Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero killed y'all in the regular season in the regular season. We don't even have he was always our leading scorer against the Knicks. We smoked. That's the thing. We smoked y'all in the regular season. Yeah, because we were bored. We didn't take it seriously, I don't think. But anywho, so no Tyler Hero, no Oladipo, and then so those 2 guys that are out. And the thing is, those 2 guys are gonna hurt us next series because Oladipo was really pivotal for us in the Boston series last season. Defensively. And then Tyler Hero, he was mid all year. And he was mid all playoffs. But I did have a feeling that he was gonna give us a better offensive year in the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll make the finals and stuff. He'll be back.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'll let Joy have her rant. I can't take it no more.
She really funny. And she got
hold on. Hold on.
He's talking about we was bored in the regular season.
We were bored. Honestly, make it make sense. What team makes this type of jump in a matter of weeks? Talk about it. Let's really address this. It's the same roster.
Y'all gotta stop looking at Miami like they're the 8th seed. They was injured. A lot of teams see
that's another thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Grizz. They a better team than an 8th seed. They're not a typical 8th seed.
A lot of them teams that lost because of injury. We didn't have Randle the first game. We didn't have Randle the first game. All these different games. I wanted to win. Everybody.
He didn't help. And how many games did y'all won since y'all had him?
Right now, everybody's seeding is off. Miami's not an 8th seed. A lot of these teams are Golden State's really not a 6th seed. They had injuries too. A lot of these teams, Sacramento's not a real 3. A lot of these teams are not. Everybody having problems.
I disagree with that.
So hold on. Before we get out of here, Jordan, let me ask you this. Let me see if you're going to jump out on a limb. Are y'all title contenders?
I think we are. I'm going to say this. This is why I say we're title contenders. Because if you look at Boston and Philly, both teams have shown you some very unserious games. Very unserious. Tatum, he's had a couple games in this playoff so far. He has been inconsistent. Joe Mazzulla for Boston, the coach, honey, no. He has been killing them in the playoffs as far as his coaching goes.
He killed them yesterday.
Yeah.
He gave up. That was bad.
on Philly side.
Problem with
James,
Philly or
on,
Boston.
on Philly side. You said what?
They got a matchup problem with Boston and Philly. Either one, they got a big matchup
not
problem.
for Boston though. Philly, yes, Boston no. We match up well against Boston. We took them to 7 last year.
Beat them. But y'all big men are not going to be that effective.
What?
Hey, listen. Listen, man, Golden State, Lakers is on.
I'm not really talking about Miami playing Boston, going way too far ahead.
Why?
I'm not talking about Miami and Boston or nothing right now.
What? How come?
Why are we talking about Miami and Boston?
Why not? Why not?
I
mean, we can talk about Miami because we're clearly going to beat the Knicks. Now, I understand Boston and Philly's tied, so I understand that side.
They're not good.
So you wait, hold on. You think the Knicks are going to come back and beat Miami?
Absolutely.
Do you want to bet?
Absolutely not.
That's crazy.
Hey, Flea, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. Until we make some changes, they ain't gonna drive me crazy. Like,
Yeah,
all the shit.
But you drank
RJ. I'm done.
You drank OG.
I'm done.
OG, you drank the Kool-Aid, right? You got drunk off this fucking Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid, Flea.
Now you drank a little too much of it, and you thought
RJ or Randle's there next year. If I don't want to do it no more.
Yo, listen, hold on. We have Miami looking like, and I'm gonna respect Miami. I respect them, but we have Miami looking like the best team in the NBA.
Yo, Max Shields, he just went to DePaul.
Yes, sir.
He just went to DePaul. We got Cody Zeller. What these guys went to college at? This guy, where this guy at right here, man? Cody Zeller, Indiana. Oh my,
I'm not gonna lie. If we're doing this, y'all, imagine how bad the Cavs were. Like, in order for y'all to beat them, like that's crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna get out of here because Joy ain't gonna keep stabbing us in the back.
Yo, I'm out.
Listen,
Yo, I'm
man,
out,
y'all have
Joy.
a great night.
I'm out,
Golden
OG.
State Lakers is on, man. I'll see y'all later.
Great.
Joy, appreciate you always, man. Drizzy, levels, y'all already know.
Back, man.
Flea. Oh my God.